Now, moving on, and the Nebraska Rural Response Hotline is there to help if you've got a problem, big or small. Services including legal advice, family counseling, financial paperwork, and more are all just a phone call away. Michelle Soll has worked for the hotline since the 80s and has answered thousands of calls in her time there. Market Journal spoke with her to learn more about the hotline and what you can do if you need help.
Well, the hotline started back in the 80s, of the farm crisis of the 80s. And since then, we've been doing a lot of work, estate and transition planning, working on financial distress cases. We have a farm law attorney and financial advisor statewide. And we offer a lot of free services to our farmers and ranchers. Especially in this time, farmers and ranchers don't have an abundance of money and they don't want to spend it on things other than within the farm operation. So free services are wonderful because they're getting to talk to a farm law attorney free of charge. They're getting to go, we have a stress counseling program called Comet. They get to go get counseling if they need help. A lot of people are starting to see some family dynamic issues. So they're having to go to counseling. So we pay for like 5 sessions of counseling then. So it's just really important that we try to take care of their needs, their human needs. Oh, we have an array of reasons that people might call, particularly like some people might have calls about a fence line dispute, or they want to do estate and transition planning, our contract dispute. Lately we've been seeing a lot of creditor-debtor issues, so a lot of debt collection and how to go about the process of maybe trying to put together another plan within your farm operation. And then, we just have a lot, and then legal aid itself is actually the one that houses the Rural Response Hotline, and they put together and they write additional grants to offer more services, such as the Beginning Farmer Program. Well, there is a lot of transitioning going on. We're trying to get a lot of these beginning farmers going and try to put together successful plans for these beginning farmers. It's a tough time to transition, but we have a lot of retiring and older landowners that are running and are willing to transfer the land onto the beginning farmers. So we're trying to work through a lot of transition plans and family dynamic issues to make that happen successfully. Well, the advantage for the beginning farmer to call us is that they could get help with leases. They could help get some right paperwork in place up front at the start versus later in hindsight. This way they'll know their operation. It's really important for them to set goals and establish where they want to be 10 years from now even. And so it's just a good process of trying to get those beginners to work through that. And to know that they know what they need to do to be successful. We have a lot of wonderful partners that make all of this happen, and that's what people don't realize. I think we're very rare that way in our state. The Nebraska Department of Agriculture helps finance our farm finance clinics, which are one-on-one, and that we work with them through the farm mediation program, and we do some financial advising with them, some financial preparing, and then we have the health and human services that contributes to our counseling program called Comet. Comet stands for Counseling Outreach Mental Health Therapy, and it's a way for a person to go out and seek counseling with a licensed provider, and it's just to kind of help them through a tough time. You could be working through even transition and you can run into family dynamic issues, or right now you could be seeing a lot of financial distress and you don't know where to turn and things like that. So people are really utilizing the Comet program. The Rural Response Hotline is 1-800-464-0258. We do have a Beginning Farmer website, and if you just Google Beginning Farmer Legal Aid of Nebraska, we have a very nice website there because we have a pretty well established Beginning Farmer program too. Oh, my message is just to, we're there for them if they ever feel they'll need us, or if they know anybody that could need us, just to pass our phone number on, and that we'll be there for anybody who could use any part of our services. Even if it's just a legal question, like, hey, I have a water issue, or I have a fence line dispute, anything like that, not just the financial distress, but other issues too.